Link Click is back. Season 3 just premiered this past winter, and I must say that I was not expecting it. There will be spoilers in this video since I am talking about the major plot points. I think one of the cool things about this season was the format. I enjoyed the non-linear timeline with Lu Guang diving back in time in order to prevent the team's deaths. Xiao Wei-ying, that red-haired guy, was the main villain, and he was really good at it. He looked so devious, but he always kept a fake smile on his face to try to ease Lu Guang and Cheng Xiaoshu's minds. I am still unsure of his motivations to kill the crew back at the photo studio though, but he's obviously a dangerous combatant that Lu Guang knew he had to stop at all costs. I'm sure that we will see more of him since at the end of the Bridon Arc, we saw him open his eyes in the unzipped body bag. The creation and origins of the Time Photo Studio was a brilliant event to witness, and that was simply one of the great aspects for the Bridon Arc. What was unique was the fact that we saw the story through Lu Guang's eyes. We also knew in the back of our minds that there was a chance of a horrible ending to this timeline where everyone dies. However, Lu Guang was doing everything that he could to change that timeline. Now, to be fair, I did not love the fact that we basically had 6 episodes of backstory, but I still really enjoyed season 3 overall. The problem I had with this arc was that the gang never really knew how to fight. Master Siwen taught them in episode 5.5 back in the first season of Link Click, right? Well, this arc chronologically occurred before that episode, so it was just hard for me to be invested in the team when Cheng Xiaoshu can only run away from physical altercations. I like when he can dole out some damage. I also think that the fighting is what adds the extra spice and the final flavor for Link Click. Sure, we did get to see a little action in the Bridon arc, but this whole season was mostly just an excerpt to explain background info, unfortunately. I like the general story for sure, but I think the end game for this series is just way too far for me to really stay engaged. My guess is that Cheng Wei-min has an ultimate plan to gather up superpowers and take over the world or something. I really have no idea, so I just try to enjoy the events in the story as they are and not think about what they mean on a larger scale. Link Click has many great merits to offer to its audience, but I have gone back and forth while thinking about this season. Was it the same general storytelling level that it was in past seasons? Yes, I think so. There are dark moments and deep, meaningful sentimentalities. However, I don't think it was operating at full capacity since it had to repetitively explain a bunch of things and slow down the pacing. I usually rate Link Click highly, but season 3 would have to be more on the level of a 7.1 out of 10. It didn't provide me with a long-lasting impression or a deep compulsion to view more content. I think that season 4 can be fantastic, and so I am looking forward to a lot more, hopefully.